Okay, so now let's try to develop a more elaborate list. When you go to use the same kinds of data structures in the standard template library, you're going to see a lot of additional member functions, methods, because this is so much in common use. The people who develop it, the library programmers, the professional library developers, they want to give you a significant amount of functionality. There's no reason to force you, if everybody is going to have a need, it should be in the standard library. So what characteristics are you going to find in things that might be in the standard library? It's very typical to find lots of constructors. So that constructor we almost always find is a default constructor. Another constructor we almost always find is a copy constructor. When I get to advanced topics, I'm also going to show something that's very, very new, which is called a move constructor. So for those of you who have access to a C++11 compiler, it's very worth reading on the Wikipedia about move constructor. That's a very advanced topic, quite new, and not necessary for the basic programmer. So we're going to leave that alone till much later in the course. And then here's another constructor that's useful because frequently we want to move material from one kind of container to another. So if we had a simple array, as shown here, and the reason it's const is because we're not going to mutate any of the element values. We have a size of that array, and we want to take something of that size and create a list out of it. So that's another, this is something that lets us transfer data from another container. And then good citizenship requires that we have a destructor. And again, remember what a destructor looks like. It always has this little tilde symbol, and then just like with the constructors, it gets to use the class name. Now we're going to talk about two kinds of copying. And that's going to also give us some real sense of how to make, for complex aggregates, how to worry about trade-offs, robustness versus efficiency. So we're going to also, on the next portion of this lecture, talk a lot about deep versus referential copying.